it's this whole thing. I started dating both of them because there's so much to it. But like the B guy was like super nice and super innocent, had no experience. Like I was his first for everything. And then the J guy was kind of like more of like badass. And like the connection that I had with him from the moment I saw him was like one that I've never had before. So like, I think that I knew I wanted him, but I knew he was bad news because like he left the girlfriend at the time for me, and that's never a good sign. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? He was like pretty much like a cheater, like not really a loyal guy. We had a lot of like issues, like bad commitment issues over there. And then the B guy is like super nice, and I feel like I would like lean on the B guy when I was upset about the J guy, and like, yeah. I mean, there was one Easter that I literally, when I tell you, was, and their houses were like in the same neighborhood too. And on an Easter, I was going back and forth between each one's family like multiple times that day.
And the one guy, not to like throw B under the bus or anything, but like he was like
a big baby.
He was like the definition of like a simp. Like he would do anything, and then like when it wasn't going his way, instead of being like, you know, like shutting it down and having a backbone, he would cry and throw temper tantrums. He's intriguing.
Yeah, and he's more intriguing because he doesn't look at us. He doesn't get about us, you know, puts us into puts us into our place a little bit.
He doesn't need to try. Okay. He needs to definitely act as if he doesn't even like her a little bit. It makes women like more attracted to you. I know that's what works for me. Like, I'm like, why didn't he try me?
Yeah. Right. Because
like
he's
it's the unknown. It's like the thoughts you create in your head that make God, I mean, given he could be totally weird.
Or a jerk. He could be an asshole. We're just describing the
when
physical.
You don't know and you just see someone and you kind of create your own scenario or story in your head about like who they are, it makes them so much hotter. Like,
because like
it's the unknown. It's like the thoughts you create in your head that make God, I mean, given he could be totally fucking weird.
Or a jerk. He could be an asshole.
Who the fuck knows?
We're just
describing
the
when
physical.
You don't know and you just see someone and you kind of create your own scenario or story in your head about like who they are, it makes them so much hotter. Like,
well, you know, I think it's very natural for people to have fantasies. Like fantasy thoughts. And like I feel like it's one of those things like where, you know, when people say like, oh, the sexual tension between girls and guys in the gym or on an airplane, whatever, like it's one of the...
All right, guys, you just heard that video. They just laid out the game for you, right? But I'm going to help you guys break it down even more, okay? So, guys, you have to remember there's one thing that you want to be with a woman. That is attractive, right? You never want to chase a woman. What is the difference? When you are an attractive man and you are attractive to women, they are going to be chasing your validation. They're going to be doing whatever they can to get some of your sexual attention. When you're chasing her, that means you are seeking her validation, and that's going to make you is going to make you less attractive. She's going to categorize you as a nice guy or a quote unquote simpleton, right? So here's why they say they like the bad boys, right? The guys that they put guys that are bad boys, guys that they think are toxic, in a category of guys that they want to smash because these guys are desirable. These guys understand their value in the sexual marketplace. They understand that women want them. Why? Because they have done the work on themselves. They have great bodies. They have money. They have status, right? They have that confidence. They dress well, right? They have the qualities, right? Whether it's some or all, they have qualities that women find attractive, right? And since they know this, they know that women are going to be chasing their validation. They know that they're attractive to women, right? So they don't have to chase a woman's validation. And why it's important to have women chasing your validation is because now you can demand what you want from a woman, right? If she wants your masculine, strong sexual attention, she's going to have to give up that WAP, all right? She's going to have to give up that WAP. He doesn't let her play verbal gymnastics with him, right? Giving him excuses after excuses on why they can't hang out, right? A bad boy, if the girl texts him or takes too long to text, he is gone. And she knows this. So she makes sure that she doesn't play with his time, right? She knows that other girls are after him. She knows that he has options, right? Meanwhile, oh, and and he never lets her step over his boundaries, right? Meanwhile, the simpleton is there. Oh yeah, baby, do what you want. Anytime, sure, anytime you want my help, I can help you. Oh wait, what? You don't know your schedule? Wait, you've been working there for 5 years. You don't know your schedule yet? Sure, let me know whenever. I'm always free. The simpleton, right? The nice guy. He allows her to play verbal gymnastics with him. He allows her to manipulate him. He allows her to misuse his time, misuse his resources, right? You cannot be the simpleton. You know, in today's day and age, look guys, if you let women, they will mistreat you, they will disrespect you. Once a woman knows that she can get away with anything with you, she's going to lose attraction for you. And once she loses respect for you, she's also going to lose attraction for you. Plain and simple, right? Plain and simple. That's how you get the starfish wop. You know, that's how you get that starfish wop. And because she knows that she can walk all over the simpleton, he becomes her emotional tampon. Right. Once she gets dug out by the bad boy and he's not trying to commit to her, she is going to go over to the simpleton and be like, oh, this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you're such a nice friend. I'm so glad you're here. Just like my tampon to emotionally soak up all my emotional distress. Thank you, you simpleton. I love simpletons. That's you. If you're allowing a woman to do that to you, right? Being her emotional tampon, right? See, guys, you have to understand, if you're always at a woman's beck and call, she is going to lose respect for you, right? She is going to lose respect for you. So, guys, focus on your passions, focus on yourself, focus on being more attractive. Don't worry about what can I text this girl to make her like me. If she's not texting you back, leave that girl. Go find another one. Work on yourself. I would rather guys focus on themselves and actually how to become more attractive as a man than actually figuring out lines on what to say to a girl or, oh, what can I do on the date to, make her like me. If you focus more on being an attractive man, actually working on yourself, being more confident, working on your style, working on your body, working on your finances, right? Becoming more attractive, getting yourself into those being the 10% of guys around, you are going to be more attractive. Women are going to be seeking your validation. Don't be a simpleton that's always there trying to text her, letting her know everything that is going on in his day. Talking to her all the time without getting any sexual rewards at all. Right? Guys, I've told you guys before, if you let a woman not wonder about you, she's going to overdose on you. She's going to be disgusted. If you let a woman wonder about you, guys, if you let her fantasize about you, guys, trust me, you cannot compete with the with the imaginary perfect man in her mind, right? Because that guy in her mind is the amalgamation of all the superpowers that all superheroes have, right? You cannot compete with that guy. You stop trying. You're not going to compete with that guy. That's why you want to use that to your advantage. You want her to be thinking about you. How do you do that? Stop cupcaking with her on the phone. Be a little bit mysterious. Oh, baby, I'm busy right now. I can't really talk, but I will call you later. Right? Say you will call her later and don't call her. Right? Trust me. Do that a couple of times. Leave her on red sometimes. Trust me. Have girls thinking of, what is he doing right now? How come he hasn't texted me back? What is he doing? Because if she's thinking about you, think about it. If you're not there and you make her think about you, she's thinking about you. But if you're always on her ass, she's gonna be like, How do I get rid of this guy? This is just too much, right? So guys, you want to be, remember, the point of this video is that you want to be more attractive to women. Stop chasing women, right? You are doing more harm than good. Remember, less is more. Okay? Guys, remember, you are 100% responsible for everything in and out of your life. Okay? Guys, if you haven't already, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit this video with a like. It helps us in the YouTube algorithm. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the video. With that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.